Hello, everyone. Welcome back with another episode of Recovery Dan. Good to be back again. Just like, as I always do, start out by saying thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for your comments, your likes. It's been a wonderful year, and enjoyed it tremendously, especially when I read your comments about how well you're doing and subscribing to the channel. This is the third year now that I've been doing these videos, having the YouTube channel Recovery Dan, and it's just been an overwhelming response from you guys. I certainly appreciate it. I wanted to kind of talk about the holidays. First and foremost, I wish each and every one of you a Merry, Merry Christmas, and would like for you to remain safe and safe travel if you're traveling. But at the same time, for those of you that's suffering from addiction, I know this time of year can be hard. Sometimes I'll speak for me. There were times in my addictive years at Christmas times was one of the worst times of that you can go through, because you don't have family. You just pretend that you're happy because you just have to. I had to self-medicate by drinking just to get through the holidays, because it's a painful time, and depression sets in on you because you're not around the people you love, and you just go through one phase after another one. But I just want to encourage you that if you look and dig hard enough, you can always find something to be thankful for. You could have lost your life this year. By the grace of God, that He saw fit to keep you around. If you had, for those of you that have made OD this year, it doesn't even matter. But if you're still alive, then you have something to be thankful for. It's always people that's worse off, people that's in hospitals that can never come home. If you lost family and loved ones, because of addiction, you're not the only one that's lost your wife and your children and your husbands, and it happens every day with people. But it's about those that can lift themselves up, and those that realize that, it's not the end of the world, that there is a chance for me. If you're still here, then you're given that second chance. And I would pray that you would take advantage of it during these holidays and just don't get down in the dumps. And I know, like I said, I know it's not easy. I've been down that road. I know what it feels like. So I would just encourage you that, if I can come through it and my life be changed, and so can yours. One of the things that made a difference in my life, regardless, when I was out in addiction and drinking and lost my family and everything and homeless. But I was always thankful. Even when I stayed in a barn with no electricity, and I would go in there at night in the dark and it was just enough room to lay down. And I could have been sad, and I really didn't like the situation I was in. But even when I was wrapped up, I would say, Lord, thank you for keeping me warm tonight. Lord, thank you that I have a sandwich to eat tonight. And I always realized that, it was just His mercy that I was able to even make it through, out there, surviving in that kind of lifestyle. And, one of the things that really got me and helped me to appreciate, and be thankful is that I never forget that one night drinking and when I laid down in the highway and not realizing that I was in the highway, and I remember someone tapping me on the shoulder, and when I turned my head, all I saw was a front tire from a truck. And the gentleman got out of the truck and looked at me and told me, I said, I never looked down coming through here. It was like 5:30 in the morning. And he said, I don't know, for some reason I looked down And I'm telling you, I could have reached out and touched his front tire with my hand. And that's not, how many of you have come and, could have lost your life this year, but God decided to keep you around for a reason, to give you that second chance of life. So many of us, how many do you have come so close to overdosing? You could have, how many times you don't even know that you could have come across a batch of fentanyl that could have taken your life. We're losing 300 people a day to this drug. 300 people a day are dying from fentanyl. And you've been spared from that. So it's always something you can be thankful for. God appreciates us being thankful. The 10 lepers, when they were cleansed, he told them to go show themselves to the priest. And they were cleansed along the way. So, but out of those 10, only one returned. Only one returned that was thankful. He fell down at the Lord's feet and gave thanks. But see, not only did he get cleansed, he was made whole just because he was thankful. To be made whole, that means that his heart was changed. He received more just because of being thankful. He lived the rest of his life with peace. See, he had something that the other 9 didn't get just because he came back and said, thank you. So these holidays, find something that you can thank the Lord for. You can find something. I don't care how bad your situation is. If I can lay in the dark up under a blanket with no lights and it's cold outside, and I can still say, Lord, thank you for keeping me warm, then I know you can find something to be thankful for during the holidays. And I know it may look bleak, but I'm telling you, if you could just think about it for a moment, you're still here. You still have a second chance of life. And that's my message for you today. If you can find something to be thankful for, you will be surprised. You will be so surprised how it changes everything about the way you live. I believe the only reason that I was able to get sober because I was thankful, even in troubled times. The Lord gave me peace during a troubled time because I was thankful, and it led me to recovery. And today, that's the message I bring to you, that, no matter what, you're still here. And if you're going through addiction, the greatest gift that you can ever give to your family is sobriety. Give it to you first, because you deserve it. But your children, your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, all your family members, your friends that care about you, the greatest gift that you could ever give them is for them to see you change your life. And I'm a testament to that. I enjoy my family today, my grandchildren today, so many people that I get to share my life with, and so many people that knew the old Danny, and now they just kind of blown away that they can see that what God has done in my life. And if he can do that for me, I know he can do that for you. I want just for you to hold your head up. Don't be ashamed. I know it's tough. I know it's tough during the holidays. And even, and not just the holidays. When you're caught up in addiction, that's every day that we have shame, guilt, and remorse. But the holidays just hurt a little bit more because, it's so much attention that's focused on love and giving. And throughout the year, when you're caught up in addiction, you're not able to give that. And so when that one day comes, it just weighs, it's a heavy weight, it's a burden that you have to carry. But at the end of the day, the Lord kept you here. You're still here. You're still here. And you're here for a reason. And I believe that, if you listen to this video, I believe that you're listening because you know what? You're ready for change. You're ready to reach out and reach others and help people because, like I said, you know what? If 300 people are dying every day, next year it may be 500 or 600 a day. Because the way it looked, the fentanyl is not going to stop. It's not going to stop. But again, you know, I just want to encourage you to fight for your life, to find something in each and every day just to be thankful for. If it's nothing but, Lord, you woke me up to see another day. That's more than enough to be thankful for. You know, just don't get caught up in the routine of just saying, oh, it's just another day. No, it's not just another day. Every day we should rejoice. It doesn't matter what our situation it is in life. We always can find something to be thankful for. But again, I'd like to thank you guys so much for subscribing. It's been a great year. I've enjoyed, you know, the responses. I'm just thankful for those of you that subscribe. The numbers subscribing are starting to come up. And it's not, you know, the numbers really don't matter because when I started this, if I said if one person gets some help from this, then that's mission accomplished. So I'm just happy to see people that, you know, have made changes and I have seen that. I've seen people that this year that come from some pretty drastic situations in life where they felt like it wasn't any hope in life. But you know, everybody that I ever run across that's caught up in addiction, when we begin to talk, one of the things that I try to emphasize to them is to be thankful. Is to be thankful because you have a second chance. When you woke up this morning, you have a second chance. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Take advantage of the second chance when you open up your eyes. When you open up your eyes, you know what? Everything can change. One day can change your whole world around just because you made the right decision. And I pray that, you know, all of you that's suffering from addiction, I pray that the new year for you and Christmas is, I hope somewhere in your heart, no matter what, that you can at least acknowledge the Lord and give him thanks. Like I said, you know, I never blame God for my mistakes. And I hope you don't either, because you know what, we have to live with the choices we make in life. I just thank him that he was still there, even though I made those bad choices in life, but he still loved me enough to give me a second chance at life. Again, thank you for subscribing. I hope y'all have a wonderful Merry Christmas. And I will be back soon with another video. And you know what I always say, you are somebody. Don't ever forget that. Remember that during the holidays and every day, that you are somebody. God bless you until we meet again.